Hey there, here's DAMUS app and how to get verified here. So here you can see some of the profiles which have this blue, not purple verification check mark, and like how to achieve that. And yeah, some users also have that. Uh, so yeah, it's a bit more complicated, but it's possible. And you can just go to basically your settings. Oh no, go to your profile, tap on edit, and then in the bottom you have this NIP05 verification. So then you just need to enter your email address. At the moment it's not working for me, but I will show you approximately the process. So you need to use what is called NIP05 identifier. It should look like an email. What is NIP05 identifier? That's like a element of Nostr infrastructure. So Nostr is kind of like a decentralized backend for this DAMUS app. And it has all these NIPs, which I don't know, which are basically some Nostr implementation possibilities that exist to document what must and what should and what may be implemented by Nostr compatible relay and client software. So it's like basically backend for this DAMUS app. And then there is NIP05 DNS-based internet identifiers. And that's how you can get this verification checkmark. The client, which is like the DAMUS app, splits the identifier to local part and domain part, and then it will just make a GET request to domain /well-known/Nostr JSON, name, local part. And then the result should be a JSON document object with the key names that should then be a mapping of names to hex formatted public keys. If the public key for the key and name matches the pub key from the set metadata event, then the client concludes that the key and pub key can indeed be referenced by its identifier, and then you will just be verified. So basically the idea is that if you own a domain, so if you have like own example.com and you want to be verified at example.com, you just enter an email address here like hello or your name at example.com. Then what will happen? Then DAMUS app will see this on your profile, and it will make a request to example.com/well-known Nostr JSON name Bob or name hello, and then it should get back a response like names, your name, and then it should be a public key here, which you can get just from your profile. This is your public key, you can just copy it here. So yeah, that's basically the idea. So if you own this domain, then you can just implement this API endpoint yourself, and yeah, and then like the DAMUS app will just make a request there. If it receives this response, then you will get this verification checkmark. That's how I understand this stuff is working. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, that's basically the idea of it. Maybe it's a bit more complicated, but these are like basics of backend, like APIs and how to create routes and all of that. Maybe you can ask someone to implement that for you, or just to create this endpoint for you. Maybe that will help out. But yeah, the plus side of things, the minus, yeah, is that it's much more technical and it's quite complicated if you're not a developer. But the plus side, you can just easily get verified and you don't need to wait for 2 weeks for blue check mark to appear and for some corporation to reject you because you don't fill some conditions. So that's like a decentralized way to get verification, and there you have it. So that's basically how it works. And yeah, hope it at least clarified some things. You can always go to GitHub and read this article yourself. It's on Nostr protocol /nips. So yeah.